Ready? Okay. Oh, nice. What's up, nation? My name is Arian Ney, and these are my essentials. All right, so let's start off with, no, actually this one we'll keep for the very last, because this one's very special, so you have to stay tuned for that one. Let's get started with this one. So this is my first essential. This is Boo Boo. So Boo Boo has been my friend for many, many years. He has been there with me through thick and thin. And I believe that every real man, like a real man, can have a teddy bear, you know? I think it's amazing, especially as an adult, if you can own up to the fact that you have a teddy bear, someone that is there for you in the evenings that you can cuddle and just like let your inner child out with, you know? So that's Boo Boo, and that's definitely my first essential, friend for life. All right, so my second essential is this magic notebook. So this one I found in Bali in a very special store, and what I like about it is like the back side of it, and in the front there is a crystal. So what I realized for myself, I always had notebooks, but I always lost them or I didn't finish writing them. And I realized it's because I simply didn't care, like I didn't have a connection to the notebook. So this is my magic notebook where there are a lot of crazy things in there. My experiences with ayahuasca, I journal in there, my work with mushrooms, meditations. It's like a journal of very, very special things. So I don't write anything in this, just things that are very like special. So this is my quantum notebook. That's my second essential.
Why do you call it quantum notebook?
So the reason why it's my quantum notebook is because everything that I write in here manifests in quantum speed. So when usually things take like a lot of time, right? You put it in there and literally bang, bang. You want to do this, you want to have a creative team around you that films amazing videos like Niklas, Max, Jakob, right in there, and boom, they show up. All right, so my third essential is this Louis Vuitton side bag. This was a gift from my mother, and this is the most amazing thing ever. So when I went traveling, I always lost all my things. I literally lost my wallet 3 times in 1 year. I know it's crazy, right? So my mom gifted me this side bag. It was hers. And when I go travel, I always put everything in there, so you can see it. Like I always got my passport in there with all them stamps and everything. I still got some flight tickets, you know, Mr. International. So this is where I put everything in, and the cool thing is it fits everything I have. So it fits my power bank, my passport, my keys, my wallet, my phone, my Kindle, literally everything fits in here. I just throw it over my shoulder, ready to go traveling and explore the world. So next up, we've got these over-ear noise cancelling headphones. I literally live with these. Like, they're from Bose. I heard there are many others that are maybe better or whatever. I just love these. They hug your ear. They just cancel out all the noise, and I literally use them, I would say 60% of the daytime. I know it's crazy, but like I have them on like literally all the time. On the way to the gym, on the way back from the gym, when I'm working, when I'm cooking, when I'm working, like all the time. Like these are really like keeping me in the space, allowing me to connect to music, because music is something that is very, very important to me, as it gives me a special frequency. And so therefore, these are my next essential. So my fifth essential, one question I get asked a lot, it's like literally something that people recognize about me, is the fact that I always smell good. I love smelling good, and it's really like, it's my thing, right? So now I finally reveal the secret. So this is the secret, right? So I have this to-go travel Parfum Zerstäuber. I don't know what it's in English. Diffuser, something like that, right? So I always have this on me, the small thing. I have a big collection of perfumes back at home, but my current favorite is this one. It's called Office for Men by my dear friend Jeremy Fragrance, so I wanted to give him a shout out. He started his own his own fragrance brand, which I find fascinating. And this is the first scent that he brought out, which is called Office, and is literally the most complimented scent I ever wore in my life. And this is not like a joke or advertisement or anything. So the Office for men, together with this, big key, big thumbs up. So my sixth essential, this is an Acne Studio sweater. Actually, you will see there's no label inside because I cut it out. But this was a very, very, very special gift that my team from my company, AVONEMEDIA, gifted to me back in 2018, right? 2018. And for Christmas, they gifted me this. They all put money together. And I really, 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 really appreciate it because it just brings back a lot of memories when we had like 16 people working in like our apartment, right? And so this was a sign of appreciation. So I always keep this near and dear to my heart. I also love the quality on this. Acne Studios really knows what they're doing. This beautiful minimalism, heavy weight, great texture, grammature. So yeah, this is my next essential. All right, so my next essential is my jewelry. So as you can see, I'm wearing a lot of jewelry, right? So we have my rings, we have the watch, we've got the wristbands. And the beautiful thing about it is like every single piece of it has a special memory and a special meaning to me. And it all has a story, which I find beautiful. So for example, this red bracelet, for example, I really love this one, was a gift from Barry, the founder of One Heart, the person that is hosting the most beautiful ayahuasca retreats, right? And it's actually a bracelet of the samurai. So this remembers me of me being a samurai, the way of living, the way of combining peace with precision and silence. So this is a big, big, beautiful thing for me. So are these, like, this resembles power. This is the tree of life from my mother. There's a story to each and every single one of them. That's why I love my jewelry, and that's why it's an essential. So number 8, my 8th essential is my wallet. My wallet, right? So this wallet is a Givenchy wallet. And the reason why I think it's incredibly important to have a nice wallet, like my wallets always cost at least 100 euros. The last one I lost was from Dior. It was like 500. I was very sad when I lost that. I know, right? Just the wallet was worth 500, plus the money inside, plus the cards, everything. But I was thinking to myself, like, should I again buy an expensive wallet? And here are 2 reasons why. First of all, get an expensive wallet so you also like care about it and you don't want to lose it. And second of all, like, your wallet is where your money is in, and it's all about energy, right? So your money wants to feel comfortable. This is where your money is sleeping in. So why buy a cheap ass wallet that is like, it attracts cheap ass, right? If your wallet is cheap, it attracts cheap money, little money, right? So that's why I always get designer wallets, and this one being from Givenchy, I like the fact that it's like a bit hidden, like you don't necessarily know. I also like the fact that, you know, you put it down on a table and it's closed. No one can see what's inside, right? So you have to open it up to see, okay, that's in it. I like the type of like privacy and that feeling of like, if you know, you know, and if not, that's also totally fine because no one gives a shit, okay? So my second last essential, my 9th essential is, this is very special to me. So it says here, Arian 2017, Chantal Martin. So this, I'm holding in my hands a car. You can either buy a car or you can buy this. So this is my type of weird flex. Max like laughing behind the camera, understandable. But so this is, right, as I said, very special. So let me try to get this out. All right, so this is an art piece from one of my favorite artists called Chantal Martin. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to put it out here. So this is a 1x1, so an original, and I shouldn't be treating it like this. This is more complicated than I thought. There you go, can you see that? This is in the camera, right? So this is an art piece by Chantal Martin, one of my favorite artists. And I met her in New York, New Jersey when I was working for my mentor, Gerard Adams. And the way it worked is she only sells her art, or she did it back in the days, I don't know how it's now, to people that she personally has met or that she has a connection with. And she offered me to buy one of her art pieces. So I was allowed to go into her studio and look around what I like. And this one caught my attention because, as you can see on this side, like there's a sticker, right? So the story behind this art piece is so amazing that creates the value for me. So she created this art piece and it was done. And she had a class of children in her studio. And she said to the children, just grab a sticker and put them just wherever you want. So one of the kids actually went to this thing. You remember, like, this cost thousands and thousands of euros. And she literally just like, the kid just like slapped the sticker on it, right here. And it says even on the art piece, I did say stick it anywhere. So that's how the story came about. And the way I interpret this art piece is the fact that, you know, like oftentimes we think something is perfect or complete, though then someone else comes into our life and they put something into it. We might not initially like it. We're like, why did you do that? Like, this is my art piece, this is my finished thing, right? But by co-creating and by allowing others to put their interpretation on it, you know, then things become perfect, right? By allowing to co-create, by just putting things together. And this is why I find this art piece so beautiful. It really stood out to me, and that's why I paid a fortune on this, and why I love it. Love art and I love this. Shout out to Chantal Martin. All right, so last but not least, my 10th essential is right here. It's gratitude. Because without gratitude, none of those things matter, right? Anything in life just matters because of the fact that we find gratitude and thankfulness towards it. So I'm very grateful to have all these blessings in my life, like this jewelry, it's all a lot of money and all that, but just like being grateful for all the stories behind that, being grateful for all the energy that it gives me, for all the love. You know, there is a meaning behind everything. And that's the way I live my life. I'm very grateful for everything I have, for I've accomplished, for I am about to experience in my journey. But without gratitude, really, anything is very meaningless. So therefore, that wraps the whole list up. That's my 10 essentials, nation. I hope you enjoyed this.
I know you're sad the video's over, but I got good news for you. We got 2 more. So you can either watch this one, which is pretty much awesome, or you can watch this one, which is pretty much amazing. So you got to choose between amazing or awesome, amazing or awesome, amazing or awesome. I mean, just watch both and enjoy.